let's see who we got here. Well, we've got all the way from Detroit, Michigan. We got a gentleman named Ron Gesh, and he has got a couple of his bandmates, a group called Glory Road, I believe. Ron, are you there?
Yeah, hi Mark. How you doing?
Hey, doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Good, thanks.
Oh, that's awesome. So, you've got a couple of your bandmates there. I understand your drummer wasn't able to make it and, cram into the room, but you got the rest of them, which is cool. So often on Red Room, we have a soloist all by themselves. It's cool to see you got some folks with you. Tell us just real briefly about Glory Road, and then, you can kick off a song, man.
Okay, well, Glory Road, John and I started playing together. John's on the guitar, Brian's on the keyboard. John and I started playing together probably in 2008, and Brian came in about 4 or 5 years ago to join with us. And we've been doing mostly Thursday morning services. We used to do Wednesday night services too, but everybody's got different schedules. So right now we're doing Thursday mornings together. We just played last Thursday. And we lead worship at Bethesda Christian Church in Sterling Heights, Michigan.
Now, is that at the church you're doing a Thursday morning event?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, cool,
Some of
cool.
the seniors can't always come out like on Wednesday night, so they have a Thursday morning service where
Yeah.
anybody can come. And, we have a nice chapel there. We play in the chapel usually for that service instead of the main sanctuary.
Cool, cool.
So, well,
Alrighty. So I was hearing you during sound check, and it sounded very promising. So what are you going to open with here?
okay, well, we're going to open with God Rides on the Water, or it's actually God Rides on Wings of Love. And John's going to sing the lead, and I'm going to sing some harmony with him, and we're going to just have a good time.
Cool.
Okay?
Here we go.
All right. God rides on the water, he rides on the flood. Ain't no power in hell gonna stop those wings of love. I feel the wings of mercy rain from above. God rides on wings of love. When you cry every night over things that aren't right all around, just give it a shout and the walls of doubt will come down. You see, God's not limited by man's degree. He's not afraid of the armies you see. Just turn around, stand your ground. You're gonna be free. God rides on the water. He rides on the flood. Ain't no power in hell gonna stop those wings of love. I feel the wings of mercy rain from above. God rides on wings of love. When your back's against the wall and you try to stand tall in faith, you can't go under and you can't go around, so you wait. Even when you don't understand, you're still in the palm of his hand. Just you wait, he won't be late. He's working his plan. God rides on the water. He rides on the flood. Ain't no power in hell gonna stop those wings of love. I feel the wings of mercy rain from above. God rides on wings of love. God rides, he rides. Ain't no power in hell gonna stop those wings of love. I feel the wings of mercy rain from above. God rides on wings of love. God rides on wings of love. God rides on wings of love.
Oh, very good, very good.
Thank you.
But By the way, the other musicians, it is customary to go ahead and unmute and clap if you want, and then just remember to mute back again when you're done. Very nice tune there. Now, was that an original? I think you said you were doing some writing, or is that a cover?
Who did that first, do you know?
Quite a few groups, but we're not
Yeah,
sure
we're not
which
sure who
one
wrote it
wrote
originally.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Oh,
cover.
okay.
That was a cover.
Oh, okay. Very good. But now you got some originals coming up, correct?
Oh, yeah, I got one coming up with a backing track.
Oh, very good. Very good.
I'll tell you about that one in a minute. But we've
Yeah.
got another worship song that we sometimes do. It's called "God Is Our Refuge and Strength." It's been around a while, and
Okay.
hope you like this one. We'll go ahead and play it for you.
Very good.
God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. Hide me under the rock, under the rock, under the rock. Oh, hide me under the rock, safe in the time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a refuge in time of trouble. Hide me under the rock, under the rock, under the rock. Oh, hide me under the rock, safe in the time of trouble. Hide me under the rock, under the rock, under the rock. Oh, hide me under the rock, safe in the time of trouble, safe in the time of trouble, safe in the time of trouble.
Very, very sweet.
Thanks, Mark.
So, Ron, real briefly, tell me a little bit about you, kind of your musical roots, stylistic DNA, and that kind of thing.
Well, actually,
What's brought you to this place of what you're doing now?
originally my mom made me take piano lessons when I was about in the 8th grade or ninth grade. $10.
Yeah, I know about
20
that.
lessons, or 20 something, $20, 10 lessons, something like that. And then when I got in the Navy, I was interested in playing the guitar. So I had this album by the Ventures, and it was a record, and you learned how to play with the Ventures, and that's how I learned how to play the guitar. And
Very cool.
that's where I got started. My influences, if you're interested in the people that influenced me and going down that
Just
road.
in a nutshell, you know.
Yeah, well, I started to answer that question last week when I was filling in, but I didn't have all the people's names that I could remember on the spot. But Roy Orbison, Eric Clapton, the Beach Boys, my cousin Phil Campbell, he's really been a big influence on helping me with mixing, mastering, and learning how to do some things with software that I didn't know about that he helped me get started with. Gary Bayless from England, he's also an influence. He's a rock and roller. And Nick Sherwin out in California, he's got a ministry and all kinds of stuff that he does too. He's on Reverb Nation as well. And those are probably the most main ones that I can think of offhand.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of Roy Orbison coming through. I could kind of see that. Yeah.
There's
Now,
probably
by the way, real briefly, I notice here I noticed that you hold an extra class license in ham radio, and so do I. My call sign is KF6ONE, although my gear needs to be kind of fixed up. I haven't got to use it much lately because I've gotten more busy with music. But
KF6 what?
KF6ONE, that's my call sign. So one of these days, once I get this gear working,
Yeah.
maybe we can contact on radio.
Look for me, N8BSI. That would be nice if we could talk.
Very
on
good,
the
very good.
radio, Or I've been doing some FTA
Alrighty.
lately, digital stuff. But
Cool, cool.
um,
Yeah, all righty. So, yeah, and I noticed the Yaesu hat there. For those who don't know, Yaesu is one of the brand names for ham radio equipment. So I recognize that immediately.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what else you got to play for us today?
I think they make fishing gear too, but not the same company.
Oh, okay.
Well, this song, before we start playing this song, I wrote this last year. My cousin Patty passed away. And her sister, Paula, actually her husband found this poem that Patty had written when he was going through her things. And he had Paula, her sister, one of her sisters, read the poem at the funeral. And I said, would I be able to get a copy of that, because I would like to try and put a song to it. So I would like to read that poem to you guys first, and then we're going to go ahead and turn the track on and play the song. The poem is, I think if she would have titled it, there is no title on it, but she wrote this in 2005 actually. And the poem would have been called Be Thankful, because that's what I call the song, I think. But it says, I look around and see another reason to be thankful. As I drift off to sleep each night, I thank God for a roof over my head and a bed, for being safe through the day, for not feeling the pains that hunger brings. I'm so thankful to have family and friends and pets, to see beauty, to hear music, to enjoy laughter, to understand how sorrow is sometimes, or something, to be thankful for as well. Through it all, we can feel empathy. Is that what builds compassion in our souls? I look around and see another reason to be thankful. Patty Wilson. Sweet personality, sweet girl. Now, if I can bring this up bring up the right song here, hopefully. Looking around to see all the people just like me. Many reasons to be thankful and grateful too. As I drift off to sleep in the night so deep, I will thank God for all that He can do. Thankful for this day, thankful in every way, thankful for the things He's brought me through. I'm thankful for not feeling hunger tonight. Thankful I'm not starving in the pale moonlight. Grateful for my family, for my pets and my friends. I see beauty and hear music and laughter around a bend. Thankful for this day, thankful in every way, thankful for the things He's brought me through. Through many highs and many lows, dear Lord, I'm thankful for all you do. To acknowledge sorrow and the pain within. Through it all, we can feel emotion, my friend. So we ask, does this build compassion in our soul? In the end, we find reason to be thankful, thankful.
All right. Very nice, guys. So Ron, now you'd mentioned briefly that you were starting to get into doing recording and mixing of your material, which that resonates with me because I've been doing that for quite a while, and it sounds like you've done the same thing as me, where you'd take one of those recordings and zap out the vocals, and during the pandemic and shutdown, you could use that as a backing track for solo efforts. Does that sound about right?
Yep, that's right on the money there, Mark. Perfect, yep. Yeah. My cousin Phil and I use Studio One for recording. What do you use? I'm just curious.
So I mostly use Cakewalk Sonar. When
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
interacting with a local recording studio, I'll use Cubase.
Okay, I was on Cubase for quite a while, and then my cousin switched to Studio One, and I said, I'm going to follow him because he's
Yeah,
got a lot
yeah,
of knowledge. So I've been with
yeah.
Studio One maybe 2, 3 years.
Well,
Like,
being compatible with the folks you're collaborating with is a big help too, right?
yeah, yes, yes. Okay, so
Yeah, very good. So now you got an. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You go ahead. You have a question? Or,
Oh well, it sounded like you had one more tune to do here. Is that right?
we have one or two, whatever you want, whatever you have time for.
Okay, Red, if the time will allow, can I do two?
Yes.
The second one is just
Okay,
kind of
okay, go for it. Rock
yeah,
and roll, man.
okay. The second one is kind of just a chorus thing that we're going to do, but we'll do this one. This is called "How Great Is Our God." That's one that I really enjoy playing and singing and with worship. So go ahead,
Oh
Brian.
yes. Oh yeah. Okay.
How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. The splendor of the King, holy majesty, let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, the darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. How great is our God? Sing with
from age to age we stand. Time is in his hand, beginning and end, beginning and end. Our God is three in one, Father, Spirit, Son, Lion and Lamb, Lion and Lamb. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. He's the name above all names, worthy of all praise. My heart will sing how great is our God. He's the name above all names, worthy of all praise. My heart will sing how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. Okay, and this is a
Very good. Lovely guys.
Thank you, Mark. I love watching your group when you play the soup can. It really gets me going. I love that. The
Oh,
soup can
where did you
guitar.
see that at?
I've seen it on Red's Room when you were on. I think, well, maybe it was one of your videos on YouTube. But I've
Oh,
followed some of
okay,
your videos.
okay.
Yeah, you had the soup can going and you picked it up and sang into it. I said, this is the
Actually, I got to do that last night too.
Oh, did you? I think that's so
Yeah,
cool.
that was fun.
Yeah. Well, this is called Emmanuel. Just a nice little chorus. We'll play a couple lines, a couple turns of it, and then we're done. His name is called Emmanuel. God with us, revealed in us. His name is called Emmanuel. His name is called Emmanuel. God with us, revealed in us. His name is called Emmanuel. His name is called Emmanuel. Thank you. God bless.
All right, awesome. Very good. Folks, we got Ron Gash here along with his fellow musicians in the group Glory Road. You guys, thank you so much for playing some lovely music here today. Now, you've got an online presence where people can get in touch with you. Is that right?
Yes, you can go to rongesh.com. Also, if you want to hear more of Glory Road, we have some stuff out on YouTube for Glory Road underneath Glory Road Band. And I
okay.
also have reverbnation.com/Ron Gesh. So those are the main places. And we are I'm on a lot of the major platforms right now too, because of being a member.
Very
of
good,
Reverb
very good.
Nation.
So, if somebody somewhere maybe can pop that into the Facebook comments, that'd be great. Or if you guys get a chance, you can do it. Um, you guys, lovely music, and I want to thank you again. Everybody, give them some love. I see positive comments, by the way, on the Facebook side. Folks are
Thank you.
really enjoying it.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.